Hi Leo, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler and this is your intuitive energy reading for this week. It is Fire Sign Tuesday. I do post every Tuesday for you guys, or at least I try my hardest. I hope you guys have been doing well. This is my channel, Chandler The Light. If you are new, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to see you back. This will work for you if you have a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in the sign of Leo. And if you're a cross watcher, please feel free to switch up or reverse the roles as it serves your story. Leo, I'm getting like dead air. Like there's no waves on the wire. Miracle number 33. Leo, this is beautiful. By the way, happy birthday before I forget. For those of you who have birthdays this week, congratulations, you made it another year. This may actually be a miracle for you guys. We're looking at miracle being that of a divine intervention. Okay, this is definitely something that's wanting to take place in your life, and it could be feeling very synchronistic, sort of otherworldly potentially. There is something big happening, or a potential for something of a miracle to actually transpire. Let's see where this goes. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Okay, so I feel like you guys feel like there could be a need for a miracle. Let's see what else comes up, you guys. Okay, smokehouse. I'm smelling smoke. I'm hearing smokehouse, and I feel like there's maybe a family gathering. Okay. Family gathering, there could be some food, something that happens there. Allowance, magic. You guys, allowance, I'm actually feeling heart-centeredness, okay? So opening your heart, allowing things to take place as they should, right? Not fighting, not resisting, trying your best to allow and be receptive and be open. I really like that energy. Okay, though it does seem a little bit challenging potentially. And then we have 31 being magic, which it breaks down to a number 4, which is this long-standing magic that's been going on in your life potentially. You know, that may actually be the essence to lead up to this miracle. We see, you know, here and there, the little fairy dusts her pixie dust upon situations that you're involved in. And I think what your energy so far is just trying to find a sweet spot, maybe having no expectations this week, maybe, you know, just sort of following the divine guidance that you're getting. With 33 being miracle, we have a 33, a 9, and a 4. Very interesting energy, okay? There could also be some magic actually happening in your life regarding your finances. Though I feel that if you're concerned about maybe other people's involvement in your life, maybe you're wanting to have a firmer perspective over your finances, this is being protected, okay? This is being protected. But I don't feel as much as it is, you know, a green energy regarding value, that it actually holds much energy surrounding your actual finances. I think that this is much more directed toward love. I feel like this is much more directed toward lack of hope, or feeling at a loss. The universe is coming through really strong by telling you that you are supported. And that something is coming to an end if you'll allow it. What that is, we don't know yet. So the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So, Leo, very, very magical. Oh, I am curious. Yes, you are, you little kitten. The Divine Feminine here, this is a 10, is curious, wondering, hey, how's this gonna go? Or, thinking of potentials in their life. Just, I'm curious about this. I want to try this out. Maybe I'll follow this path. Maybe it'll lead me there. I don't know. We'll see. They do say cats have 9 lives, you guys. Really, really using those 9 lives, apparently. Yeah, so that's a good energy for the feminine. That's your affirmation for this week, you guys. I am curious. I don't need to fret. I don't need to dread. Let's turn that worry or anxiety into curiosity and excitement, if that pertains to your story. Let's see what the masculine energy is for you guys this week. Masculine energy for Leo, please. I'm seeing a gem. Some of you guys could have a firmer focus on your potentials. As it's Leo season, we just had a Leo new moon. We are in the the Lion's Gate portal, which is going to be affecting you guys specifically, because it is your sign. It is in your season, and whenever this time comes around, you have a very deep and profound spiritual influx because of the star Sirius. It's interesting because as the sun and Sirius are aligned within the sky, so does it affect our physical and emotional bodies, or our physical and spiritual bodies, or our masculine and feminine bodies, our relationships, in other words. That's why a lot of this has been coming up. There is no beauty in the world more perfect, more awe-inspiring, and more human as transfixing than unfiltered, unashamed love. So I think that whatever is happening here, you guys, in a relationship dynamic, it could involve a masculine who's really trying to get down to the root of things. They're looking for a sort of rawness, okay, raw essence, raw emotions, raw feelings in their life, which is a heart-opening experience in itself. That's kind of beautiful. I see that being really a beautiful energy for you guys. So we're going to dive into the tarot. With all of that energy in mind, okay? These cards are just clashing, okay? They're not going together. You could be wondering about what this person is up to. You could be wondering about what's going on, what are they thinking, what are they feeling. And in essence, they're working on opening their heart. They're working on opening their heart. You could just be looking into this reading just to kind of like see, I don't know if this is a very serious love. Show me what I need to see for Leo this week, please. Yeah, having a really hard time coming together. Show me what I need to see for Leo this week, please. Show me what I need to see for Leo this week. With that card of allowance, I'm also seeing the face of Hathor, which is, she's an interesting figure to look at in history because she represents receptivity, but also sexuality, abundance, fertility in some cases. And she often has this face that's like really round with like big round ears, okay? And She has a temple, I believe in Egypt, and it's a very sort of mysterious temple. There's oftentimes a lot of conspiracy surrounding her, but she, I think, is coming through for you guys to help you allow what may come your way this week. This could be revolving around a relationship where there could be burdens or hurts. And she's helping assist in the receptivity of this, okay? The openness, okay, to it. Now, there's death coming through, which is the scorpionic energy in the major arcana, okay? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be sort of viewing things from a distance. You know, you could be sort of be on the fly on the wall, you know, watching certain things unfold, okay, in a potentially subconscious way or in your intuition. This is an energy of transformation, and it's assisting you, okay? It's really assisting you, Leo, because I know some of you could be avoiding this transformation. It could be not something that you really want to think about. Maybe you're having to let someone go. Maybe you're really losing hope about this, okay? And you're sort of pleading with the universe, like, make something happen. Universe, make something happen, right? But we're going to see where this goes. The Four of Swords, you know, there is absolutely no communication, at least not verbally, right? And I think you're just sort of, as this card would say, like, observing at a distance, potentially, like having an internal knowing of what's going on, potentially, to a degree, but then feeling stagnation, a halt. You know, this death card you can't really reason with, okay? Someone's either trying to negotiate, not really putting something to an end, or sort of beating around the bush. Maybe this is a fairly emotional decision that you're needing to make. This could be a bit of shadow work as well for you guys, Leo. There is death, though, here, and it could be good. You know, it could be good. All things come to an end, and if it was a bad situation before, then it could be a good situation now, okay, depending on how exactly this goes for you. Just be open, be open-minded, okay? So, as I say that, it's kind of like, oh, it's shrinking. The open-mindedness, it's coming in. We have the Five of Coins, you guys, in Judgment. Okay, so you have to laugh. You have to laugh or you're going to go mad, right? The Death card and the Five of Coins, meaning that someone's trying to bargain, someone's not really putting something to an end, or, you know, you're having a hard time letting go of a situation, you know, but now I don't know if you really know what to do, Leo. I'm getting this energy like maybe you've bargained, you've thrown it out there, you've told, you know, you've said what you need to say, or that you've gone as far as you could, and now you know, the line is dead, or there's no waves on the wire, you know, and you're wondering if you should just leave now, or if what you should do, because this person is potentially undecided about moving toward you, or you're undecided about whether you should stay. There's something along those lines. And then Judgment is coming through on the bottom of the deck, saying the universe is definitely assisting in this process. Okay, the universe is saying, trust us. There's a miracle. There's some magic at work. But you know, unfortunately, I feel like you can't see it right now, Leo. You can't see it right now. And there's a transformation that needs to take place within you. Okay? But the Judgment card is about divine relationships. And if you're in a divine union, you could possibly need a miracle. You could possibly need somebody, or you could possibly need some assistance. Okay? And the universe is saying, we got your back. We're coming through. Okay? Just have faith and trust. Something is in the works, or you know, this is going in the direction that will ultimately serve you. Show me what else I need to see for Leo, please, this week. What else is going on for Leo this week? Yeah, my energy's just sort of sunk, you guys. I'm having a bit of a weird energy surrounding you guys. It's very up and very down, okay? Kind of like a roller coaster this week. Maybe wondering what this person is doing or how this is going to go. We have the Knight of Wands. So again, with this energy, I kind of feel like this person's maybe not really moving forward. You know, maybe there's really not a lot of progress being made if this is revolving around a relationship, because the Knight of Swords is, the Knight of Wands is very in and out. It's a player. It's someone who has a pretty big ego. A power struggle may be at play. Okay, they could be thinking, I want to end this first, or I want to get out first, so that you don't do that to me. And I think ultimately, Leo, you're going to have to be really honest with yourself about who's leaving who in the cold. If this person wants to continue to act the way that they have been, then you're just going to have to follow the universe on this advice, because I don't know if this person is really wanting to change. That Five of Coins is a very stubborn Taurus energy. We also have Scorpio involved, and then we also have a Sagittarius, okay, energy so far. You know, this is someone who you potentially have a lot of passion for or a lot of love for, but things as I see it have to transform or die in one way or another. And if they're not going to change, then I think the universe is trying to help you out. Help you out here by showing you what your options are, okay? King of Wands, okay, but it was sideways, right? And so this king is maybe really unsure, trying to work on themselves. What I feel like with the King of Wands is this is a person who is very concerned with the aesthetic of things. They're very concerned with the society, their friends, or the social networking. This is also a person who has a lot of fire in them. Okay, a lot of fire. This person could be a very integral person, a person to uphold moral standards and be very fair and courageous. Okay, but also their ego. You know, it's someone who potentially really struggles with ego through challenging times, because they are very concerned about how they appear, their image, their status. And they don't want to disappoint people, okay? And so again, this Four of Swords comes up. It's like dead air. Dead air. Let's clarify the King of Wands. Queen of Cups. Justice in reverse, you guys. This doesn't seem fair. This doesn't seem fair, okay? This person, they, you know, behind the scenes, there's a lot going on, okay? Behind the scenes, there's a lot going on, because with this King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse is extremely emotionally manipulative, persuasive. They know how to work the scene, so they'll act really innocent, like, no, I didn't do it, I was just there when it happened, you know, and they can appear very innocent or be childlike in nature when they want to be, but they know the game they're playing, okay? And that's what I'll say about the king and queen here, because the king is trying to do the right thing, I think, but they're not ending a situation, and they're potentially still seeing this person. It could be a third party person that I don't think that you're completely unaware of, Leo. And it's unfortunate, because you've, I think, suffered a lot from this already. That's why this is coming up as being really unfair for you. I feel a lot of heaviness because it is extremely unfair. And I think you're just getting to a point where you don't know what else to do. And with that Four of Swords, my words, you know, my voice is feeling like really shaky and low and sort of discouraged. And it's like I've told I've told this story. I've told you how I feel. I've done everything I can. But you're not listening, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not helping me, and you're just making the problem worse. You know, they're not being fair to you, Leo. The Hermit. There could be a couple people involved here, because we have the King of Wands being an Aries, potentially, someone who's sort of a leader of a pack, someone who calls the shots, who, you know, feels like they've got to dominate or take precedence over a situation. And this person, I think, is having a hard time potentially, because they, again, with the societal messages that are coming through, may want to appease everyone. They may just want to be like, yeah, you know, we can all be friends, or, you know, we can just go on the way things were. And, you know, it's an emotional thing for them, because it's going to be harder to do the right thing, as I see it. So then with the Hermit, this person is really questioning themselves. Eventually, they potentially really question themselves, and they're looking at this 9 being the end, right? The end, and it puts them in a really dark place, because they have to go within about this. They have to face some demons, or they have to figure out what is true. You know, this person is looking at the past, and this is a very subconscious energy too. You know, going deep, going into hermit mode, isolation, solitude, doing some research, even like looking into things in true depth before they make a move. So maybe that's what this king is doing with this Queen of Cups. Maybe they're meeting up and having conversations, which are very short, you know, brief, but filled with rage, filled with absolute disgust, because I guess this person has already confessed, but they're minimizing the damage. They're truly minimizing the suffering that you've gone through, Leo. And I don't think that you feel like exposing yourself anymore about this. Yeah, 8 of Wands and 5 of Cups. You totally don't want to move away from this person or this situation, or you may feel just really discouraged at this time, because with the 8 of Wands, it's very slow movement. It's kind of like, how long is this going to really drag on for? Because I've been in this position for a while, potentially. You know, the 5 of Cups is heartache and loss. Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. You know, this is heartache and loss for Leo, where Leo's just, you know, trying to mourn and let go of this situation. This is potentially the beginning of this death process with this person. Because I just feel sort of like, I don't know that this is such a sad reading, you guys, but I kind of feel like there is nowhere else to go here. Maybe you really tried for this person, or tried for this situation to gain clarity or to find a resolution. But this person, I'm hearing biding time. So they're actually just sort of taking a long time, or going in between teams, or not really making a choice. We have the 2 of Coins on the bottom of the deck. So they're like, I don't know. I just think, Leo, that they don't really understand the gravitas, I'm hearing, the gravity of the situation, or of how you feel. Okay, and that's pretty difficult to know, because I also see that they're not communicating with you, but yet they're communicating with other people. And so that's kind of a slap in the face. That's kind of like, oh, okay. Okay. Let's clarify the 5 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Silence, no forward movement, stagnation. I also just kind of feel like this person is really stuck in their ways. Like, I'm not sure why there's no communication. There could be a distance between you guys. There could be a lot of time that's passed. But with this 4 of Swords, I think you just have no more energy for this. And I think that you're realizing that it's not really your place to make the next move. It's not really your place to expose yourself or, try again. I'm really truly feeling like this allowance energy is coming through very strong, okay? Though it may be difficult, know, Leo, that there is a miracle and magic manifesting in your life. That's what you can go on. And I think you've known from past experiences that things are going to work out all right. You're going to be stronger no matter what. And, you may have gone through some really bad times here that no one else is really aware of. And it doesn't look like they're going to be aware of it. It doesn't look like, Leo really gets to be heard here after all, which is kind of ironic. So this person, I feel like you just kind of have to love them, right? Unashamed love. If this is you, Leo, just love them. Just love them. Don't allow hatred into your heart. I think that some of you know too much. And the I am curious card is wanting to tell you that people may think you're curious. People may think that you actively look into them, or that you actively research them, or you pursue them, or that you want to know more. But I think, in fact, you need to work on becoming more curious, because you know too much, right? You need to find things that really intrigue you, find things that, alleviate the burdens where it can be more lighthearted energy, right? So work on that creative outlet potentially. We see her covered in watercolor. You guys could be painting, turning a new leaf, I'm hearing, okay? So trying to turn a new leaf, block out the things that you're seeing, and block out, the energy potentially behind this that's sort of really hard to communicate, to understand, to clarify, to get through to someone. Yeah. So that's that, Leo. We're going to go into the clarity on Vimeo. If you'd like to follow the link in the description box below, please follow me over there. We're going to dive a little bit deeper. And if not, I will see you next week. Thank you so much, and I wish you so much luck, Leo. Bye.